Well, that bus will help put a dent in America's opioid crisis, which kills 130 people per day. Alabama schools are also stepping up, putting naloxone in the hands of school staff to combat opioid overdoses. NBC 15's James Gordon has been looking into the program and discovered not all school districts are ready for the life-saving measure just yet.
School nurses across the state have been notified, but both Mobile and Baldwin County schools say they have not gotten the directive from the State Department of Education, and they're still waiting on when the training will actually start. The drug is called naloxone, or Narcan, and it's applied nasally or through an auto-injector, so it can rapidly reverse the effects of an opioid overdose. School nurses are licensed to use the drug. However, training administrators, coaches, and other staff at local schools will take time. Fairhope resident Christy Wells is a recovery advocate and a recovering opioid addict herself. She's also a parent.
I know that my own children, 3 of them went to school here in Baldwin County, and there were rampant amounts of opiates available to them in their private school that they attended every day, and their public school friends shared the same thing with me. That's one of the beauties of being in recovery, is that a lot of the young people will talk to me.
State Nurse Administrator Jennifer Ventris and her staff are traveling across the state, training schools on how to use the life-saving drug.
We only have the drug right now in our high schools. Hopefully we'll be able to secure the funding to have them in middle school as well. But this is something that we felt like would really help us to be able to make a difference in a child that either had a problem or just took too much.
The program was rolled out 2 weeks ago, and so far 5 public school systems in the state have received training.
You're dying. They're not going to give it to you if you're not completely stopping your breathing. So it's not something that we're going to all run around with Narcan in our hands. But we certainly need to have it readily available, and we need to have our employees trained on how to use it. And it doesn't take rocket science. It's very, very simple.
The training program is not mandatory, and schools will not have to foot the bill. Both federal and state grant money is paying for the program. In Baldwin County, James Gordon, NBC.